Hello, hello. All right, let's get myself settled. Okay. Is this what I want to show? There's nothing last minute happening here. I am totally prepared for this, as per usual. Hello, Stefano. How's it going? Okay. How is everyone? Hi. I didn't set this up last minute, as always. No, that's not on brand in any way. All right. So yes, as I said, I think I'm going to start off by showing this, looking at the Europa Clipper launch, and then I was thinking we would watch the separation a little bit. I'm sure you guys have already seen this, but and then I have an interesting angle of the excuse me, of the Starship launch from another YouTuber's point of view who was actually there. And so I thought we could watch that. And then I have possibly one extra little surprise tidbit at the end. Yeah, and that's it. That's going to be the show. The show that I came up with half an hour ago. So yeah, why don't we get into it? We'll start off let's start off with Europa. I think we're going to do that.
Pending the resolution of the temperature issue. So the team has continued to work that, and the team will continue to progress forward in their procedure.
Right.
And so these discussions are happening very quickly as we are counting down now inside the final 2 minutes until liftoff.
Absolutely, and we just heard that stage 2 LOX load was complete, and the team is working that. And as you said, this is what they do.
Is that a good volume? Can you hear that? Can you hear that all right?
Working their procedures, following their processes, and having these discussions. But we are still progressing forward towards a T0 of 12:06, and things are progressing forward for the launch this morning.
Ground gas goes up.
We are now 90 seconds until liftoff. Weather is 95% go. These boosters on the outside, they have flown before the Psyche mission a little more than a year ago. They are back on the pad along with a brand new center core booster and a spacecraft bound for the Jupiter moon Europa.
Yeah, Daryl, I can confirm.
Even like a week later, this is exciting. It's never not exciting.
The temperature issue they were looking at on second stage. Everybody's given the go for that, and Falcon is in startup, so the flight computer has taken over. And we're
SpaceX launch director is go for launch.
And there we hear Charlie Meyer say that SpaceX is ready for launch, and Europa Clipper getting ready to lift off.
And there's a great update as now it vents out the locks inside the line of the transporter erector. We are inside of 30 seconds.
30 seconds and counting. Minutes, 15 seconds and counting.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
It's crazy, right? Just Falcon Heavy?
3,
no bells and whistles?
2, 1, ignition. And liftoff. Liftoff.
Ooh, it's giving me like old school Apollo vibes. Look at that. Look at that angle. That angle's very NASA.
Of Jupiter's moon, Europa.
Engine chamber pressures are nominal.
Yay. Hey, AR. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
putting down 5.1 million pounds.
I mean, there's
of
nobody
thrust.
on it, right? So you're like, oh, like how gripping, whatever. But still, like I'm still like it's still thrilling to
Getting back
watch.
on those
And
engines.
even if it did go
Just a
boom,
bit.
like that whole Clipper going would still be disaster, right? So it's never like a nothing sandwich.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Here, the power telemetry on the vehicle are good there. Everything's
Yeah.
really
Falcon
well.
Heavy is
There's a lot of, what do they call it? Not swings, not loops.
They have reduced power in the center
Oh,
core.
I can't think of the
to
word
get
that they
through
used right
maximum
now, but
max Q, dynamic pressure on
to get all
launch
those
vehicles. Good with that.
loops
The two
and
side boosters
orbits
at
they're
full
gonna have to
throttle.
do to get it where it needs to be in 6
Beautiful shot
years.
there is our camera team.
max Q.
Locking into the rocket on a clear blue sky. The view from the booster
Aw,
back
look
down
at
on
that.
Earth.
And there we heard the call for max Q. The vehicle is passing through maximum dynamic
I mean,
pressure.
look at that curvature,
Next
guys.
thing up
Look
in
at
about
that
2 minutes
curvature.
will be booster engine cutoff, where we see the two side booster engines.
Thank
all
you.
18
Gravitational
shut down
boost.
And get ready for booster separation. But the
Yeah,
vehicle
I
is
mean,
performing very well.
I
Looking
forgot.
at
I
all
did
the
look up
telemetry that we
exactly how
have,
far this is, like how far
power
the
and trajectory are
mileage is
nominal.
that Clipper's doing. It's a lot. It's
We've
a
been flying
it's a
for
stupid
just
amount
under
of
2
miles.
minutes so far. Everything looking good. These side boosters, once they do their job, they will be expended.
They're gonna go
If you're
bye-bye.
familiar with the Falcon Heavy, you know that they bring the boosters back on certain launches, but not on this one, because all of the performance is needed to push Europa Clipper into its
And isn't
proper
I think the
orbit.
payload fairing, I think, is going to be reused, right?
Things
Like once the
continue to look
fairing
good as the
separates,
vehicle heads down its
I think that's
ascent
going to be
phase
scooped
here.
and reused.
All telemetry is looking very nominal for this flight this morning. Falcon Heavy is performing very well.
Oh, I hear this rumble in my earphones.
Now we're just about 30 seconds away from separating those side boosters. Their engines will cut off first, then they will separate.
Yeah, do it.
MVAC is chilling.
Starting to chill down that MVAC-D engine in the second stage.
And that's where we need to get the engine chilled to the
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
temperatures before
Yes, okay.
pouring,
I thought I'd read
liquid
that.
oxygen
It's like
and
some things I
nitrogen into
remember
it.
in the
So,
moment, some things I
conditioning
don't
the engine
remember.
to make sure things are ready for when it's ready to start up.
Stand by for booster separation.
Booster engine cutoff. Side booster separation confirmed.
Bye.
There they go.
Those two boosters previously flown on Psyche. This will be their 6th flight. We thank you for their service this morning. They did a great job.
Thank you for your
getting
service,
Falcon Heavy and
boosters.
Europa Clipper on its way as the center core takes over and continues mission down its ascent. Things are looking really good in the telemetry. Power and trajectory look nominal, and chamber pressures on the 9 center core engines look really good.
In just a little more than 20 seconds from now, we'll get the cutoff of the main engine on the center core booster that remains. 4 seconds after that, we will separate. Flying out over the Atlantic Ocean. There's a look from inside.
There we
Vigo.
see stage 1
Stage
shutdown
separation confirmed.
and stage
There she
separation
goes.
from the center core. Getting ready for MVAC startup, SES-1.
We're getting some applause here in the mission director's center, and there you see the MVAC-D engine lighting up.
Next
I'm
thing up in
getting
about 10 seconds will be
super
fairing.
orange.
QI FTS has
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the fairing has protected Europa Clipper on its ascent up into space, but once we get into space, we don't need that fairing anymore.
fairing
there they go.
separation confirmed.
Fairing has separated, and those will be recovered, Daryl, by SpaceX's own.
Oh, there it goes.
Cosmos.
And there you see them falling away into space. That is the only part of this rocket that will be recovered.
The glow of the MVAC-D engine as it performs its first burn here. This is about
It's so pretty.
3 minute and 47-second burn. Things are looking great. Matter of fact, this is one of the shortest first burns that has been done on a Falcon Heavy by SpaceX, but it is required to get us into that parking orbit for that long coast that we have to get ready for the interplanetary trajectory that we're going to need to get Europa Clipper on its way that we heard Jenny talk about to get those
Amazing.
Earth assist slingshots as it heads on its way for its mission. And things
Slingshots.
looking really good.
That's
this
the
time.
word.
Performance
That's
of
the word that I
Falcon
was
Heavy.
thinking of.
MVAC
Slingshots.
is performing well, and
Slingshots. That's
everything
the
looks
word.
good thus far in today's mission.
Usually those burns are the other way around, with a longer first burn and the shorter second burn, but in this case, it is reversed. As we look at some crystal clear views
Yeah, no kidding.
of the MVAC-D engine, the stage 2 that's carrying Europa Clipper. Orbital
Right? It
light
was specific. I was
shining
like, there was a
both on
word.
the spacecraft,
They kept
the
saying,
second
and I kept
stage,
saying
and
when I was
on planet
doing that
Earth.
video.
Core
Slingshots.
FDS
There we've heard that the flight termination system on the center core has been saved as it heads back to splash down. Things are looking good. I can tell you, Daryl, we had a beautiful weather day for launch. And as we're looking at MVAC flying in space with Europa Clipper, it is such a gorgeous view with Earth behind it. And so we could not have had a better day for a mission launch today.
Amazing.
No
Okay,
doubt
so I
about it,
think
Nick, it
I
was simply
skipped.
gorgeous.
I think I looked for
We had a
when
hurricane a week
Clipper
ago,
actually
and after that
separates.
pushed out, it brought us in its wake near
And I
perfect weather
think
for launch.
it's like somewhere. I'm going to skip
And now we're
ahead.
into space.
As we get ready to separate Europa Clipper to get ready for those
It's a little
flybys to get
further.
Learned a lot about the high radiation,
along.
extremely high radiation environment in its
Yeah, kind of
destination,
around
but it's
here.
also in a high radiation area right now.
So this is
as
when
this
Clipper
deployment
is actually going
is
to
in the Van Allen
separate,
radiation belts.
and you'll see it
Yeah, we
with
talked,
everything
one of the
folded up,
things,
just
that we
kind of
had to monitor
jettison
today
away.
during,
Again, I've
today's
seen this in
launch was,
stills, but I
solar
haven't seen the
proton
actual
flux. Team had
the
to
actual
keep an
jettison.
eye on that for solar flares and things going on to make sure. We heard earlier about the special radiation area where the electronics are and for the spacecraft, and so solar proton flux went very well today, and we got this launch off. Things looking really good. We're about a minute away from payload separation, expected payload separation. Things continue to look good as the stage 2 altitude continues to increase. Velocity has a steady state now for stage 2. And things looking really good.
But doesn't
with this
also
portion
this
of the mission.
seem, compared to
Getting
SpaceX,
close
doesn't this
now.
seem weirdly quiet? Like it's a weirdly quiet, like where's all the
Less than 30
cheering?
seconds
Where's
away
all the,
from
it's a
separation.
weirdly
There you
quiet
see
launch.
the Europa spacecraft, those massive solar panels that you were talking about all stacked together. This is a big moment for the program, for NASA, APL, and JPL. Let's watch.
Europa Clipper, separation confirmed.
And there you go. NASA's
Bye.
Europa Clipper probe.
See you in
embarking on a
6 years. Hope it all
long-awaited
works
mission to
out.
study Jupiter's icy moon Europa. And what a sight, Mick.
That is absolutely gorgeous, Gerald, to see Europa Clipper on its way. Successful deployment from stage 2. Falcon Heavy performed very well today. Teams behind us are clapping and enjoying. That is a beautiful picture.
Amazing.
Via the video, we can see that Clipper has successfully separated. Please say goodbye to Clipper on its way to Europa.
Now, that voice you heard just there is the Europa Clipper flight director, Pranay Mishra.
I mean, but be honest, like if this was happening
with
at
the mission-
SpaceX right
mission
now
support
and they
team.
were saying goodbye to something
Okay,
for
all
6
stations,
years,
we
they
are
would be,
waiting
be
for sign of
rocking and
initial
rolling.
acquisition.
And like,
Again,
I
telecom
just
will
feel like the
confirm when we have
excitement would
carrier
still be
lock,
the same
and
level. They
TDM
just
will let us know
do
when
it
they see the
differently
burn
over
package
there.
down.
You can see the second stage and the spacecraft just hit orbital sunrise, fully illuminated by the sun coming over the Earth.
Yay.
And as you just heard the flight director say, they are now going to be monitoring for an acquisition of signal.
Yes, this will be the first time the
Yeah,
spacecraft
and I
gets,
think they
information.
eventually got
Looking
that.
forward for that.
And it all worked out. So yeah, those are kind of the two highlights from Clipper that I wanted to
It would get it in the next few seconds.
watch. Yeah.
We're now looking
I don't
at a
necessarily
split
need to
screen.
see
On your
all
left,
of
you see
this.
Europa Clipper. On your right,
So let me go to the other thing. And this is the Starship Flight 5. But it's from another YouTuber who was there His name is Donald Monroe. I saw the first couple minutes of this and I was like, this is really cute. I really like this. I feel like I would hope if I was there watching this, this is maybe how I would film it. Apparently, Donald is there with his dad, his grandpa, one of his best friends, Lloyd. So he has 3 feeds going on. He's got the SpaceX feed, a wide shot of the pad from where sort of the vantage point where everyone can watch it live, and a third angle on himself. So let's watch how Donald did this, because I really liked it. So you can see all the feeds. We got, this is his angle from kind of the beach. This is him with his friends and dad and grandpa. And then this up here is SpaceX's live feed that I think all of us saw.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like it because it very much feels like you're there. Like he did a really good job with this.
Let's go!
Stay with me, internet. Hey, Neil. Watching Starship again with this cool angle that another YouTuber did that I really liked. Why did it stop you like that? I like that. Right? This is a YouTuber named Dennis Monroe. He's there with his dad, his grandpa, and his best friend Lloyd. And so this is them watching it. But we've also got the SpaceX feed up in the left corner. And I really liked it. But what is really cool about this is when it comes back, when the booster comes back and it does the Mechazilla catch, you can see from this wide shot kind of on the right, you can see it just like drop from the sky and see their reaction simultaneously. So you can just see how completely insane it looks. Oh, come on. Don't do it, internet. And yeah, and you can see the sonic boom. So I saw this and I was like, ooh, this is the version of it I want to stream. Oh, look at these rainbow colors. Yeah. I feel like they're like, yeah. Hello, welcome in. I'm gonna butcher your name if I attempt to say it. Josh? Can I call you Josh? Where are we at? We're about 2.5 minutes. So I think the booster came back 6 minutes, I think? 5-6 minutes? I can call you Neutron? All right, I'll call you Neutron. I don't know if I'll remember that, but I'll try to. Right? I love this angle. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. I was like, yes, how this kid did it. And I just like how much of it they still appear to be able to see. It's, and it's kind of hard to tell from some of these fancy SpaceX angles, but like from the ground, it seems like they're looking at stuff. Clearly, they're 3 minutes in and they are 100% still looking at stuff. Oh, this right here, chef's kiss, so beautiful. Okay, so now I feel like they're kind of like looking around a little bit, like maybe, 3.5 minutes in, it's really tiny, whatever it is that they're seeing. And then you've got this guy over here who's like rocking the binocular game. Definitely need to bring those binoculars. I wouldn't have thought of that.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Goes like, it's coming back.
Yeah, that's the ship. It's the one bright light. Yeah.
Means for reaction Starship. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Give me your details in the comment section somewhere.
You can see the ship on the right-hand side of your screen. All 6 Raptor.
I'm really excited about Flight 6. Yeah, and also I think they know it's coming back, or at least Donald does. So I think they're just looking to see, like, when are we first going to see this thing falling out of the sky, essentially. Okay, so I think we're like a minute away from it coming back.
No, they don't do it.
So when they start reacting, keep your eye over here on this right screen, because you're going to see this thing fall, and you'll see the sonic boom. It is crazy, you guys. Oh, I love it, Neutron.
To the launch site, we are going to attempt the catch.
So I think they can start to see it now. So keep an eye on the right.
They're sending it back. There we go. Oh my gosh, we're safe.
Okay, so you can see it in the top left. Look to the right.
Oh my gosh. Look at that thing.
Totally. It's like, I love it.
Oh my god.
All right, keep an eye on the right. Keep an eye on the right.
Oh my god.
Okay, you see it? You see it? Like, what? Just to watch that thing fall out of the sky, and then like, oh my gosh. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Shut up.
What the heck?
I mean, yeah, I guess, nothing like the first time, right? Yeah, totally, right? I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to push back, guys. I'm going to watch it again. I'm sorry. I have to see it again. I'm going to see it one more time. Just got to see this one moment. It's just so great. Look at it. Watch it falling out of the sky. Look at that. Look at that. Ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Wonder how many. Oh, Oh, geez. Oops. Geez. How you? Yes. Geez. Yeah. Great question. I have no idea. I'm into it too. Yeah. Sorry. I got excited. I had to watch it again. What? Yeah. Supposedly. He's shaking. I'd be shaking too. Oh. These people are so cute.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was basically.
Agreed. So this is in part why, like, I don't, even though I know some people have said in my comment section, they find kind of all the hysteria around kind of SpaceX launches from some of the SpaceX people kind of, I don't know, a bit weird, a bit creepy. Like, I kind of know what they mean, but I'm also like, do you know how ridiculous I would be? Like, look at these people that are just completely regular people losing their minds, and they didn't build it. They didn't participate in its development. They're just super fans like we all are, right? And they're going crazy. So a part of me, I'm like, I get what you're saying, but also like, this stuff is thrilling. Like, it's completely thrilling. So yeah, like my reaction would be too much, right? I mean, it's probably too much right now, but yeah, I get it. Yep. Sorry, one Mechazilla catch. We are pointless now. Yeah, I think so too. Except for the explodey button, right? I feel like a person's still doing that. You'd like, nope.
Oh man.
That's Nancy. I know, but I don't know. It also reminds me. I read I read David McCullough's book about the Wright brothers, and I remember, there are these people that helped them in North Carolina do these first few flights and watch it, and they definitely talked about it. It wasn't cheering, but they definitely talked about the first few times when the glider really went for a distance, and there was a man on it that people were just like, it was almost like, oh, that's not right. Like that shouldn't be. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be. They had the same sort of just stunned reaction, which is crazy because that was like 110 years ago. But yeah, I think it's just that. I don't know. I think it's the first of it, right? It's the first. It's the first time people are doing something that we have no business doing the way that we are built and designed, right? But yet here we are doing it. And there's something I think that will always be very stunning about that sort of just takes your words away. Yeah, there's a lot of them. When I go to the SpaceX website to look at launches and it's always like Falcon 9, Falcon 9, Falcon 9 to look at the schedule. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. That's a good question, because now I'm like, okay, what's the next stage for Starship? Like, it landed exactly in the Indian Ocean where you wanted it to. So now what? What are we going to do on Flight 6 to improve on Starship aside from doing another Mechazilla catch? Correct. So I think he takes the camera up and he goes and kind of interviews people just for a minute or two, and I thought it was cute.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Way
Aren't we
fast.
the lucky ones?
First launch, and you saw that.
It was nuts.
You saw that on your first launch.
It was nuts.
Your expectations are high. The guy
Expectations are high.
What do you think?
That rocket was coming way faster than I ever dreamed.
I just don't even know what I saw.
I know.
I still don't believe it.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, I love it. What a
It's
great
there.
feeling, right? I
see.
don't
I
even
mean,
know what I saw.
SpaceX feed. Yeah.
I really thought they were having a fireworks show when that thing landed. It was so many pops and blasts.
I know. It's crazy.
I love it.
You can still see the trail above our heads. Look at that. And then the liftoff exhaust there. So those brown clouds.
I want to go so badly. I want to go.
Man,
And then there's a pirate ship.
what a show.
What?
Yeah,
Don said it looks like there's still fire, but
could be.
Oops. Okay. Whoops. Focus up, Marion. Okay. So then that happened, but not to end completely on that. How cool would be that? I know, right? Probably that would be confusing where it's like it landed, you know, probably that's a bit much. I know, right? It would be so amazing. I do wish that they would schedule them further in advance. Like they do tend to be extremely last minute about this, which doesn't even help with my streams. Never mind like planning to go when you don't live in Texas. But yeah, right? It might be like a bit confusing. Okay, but last but not least, I found this video that SpaceX posted, gosh, in 2017. And it is called, when I show it to you guys, which I will, I swear, it is called How Not to Land an Orbital Rocket Booster. And this is basically like a blooper reel for SpaceX on their journey to where we are right now, right? Because now everything's going really well, swimmingly, like just, you know. And they made this video that I wish I could show with the sound because the sound is great, but it is a military march to just kind of make it all extra goofy. I'll play like the first 10 seconds of it, but I tested it out and I'm 100% going to get copyright struck if I play this full song. So I'll play like the first like 10 seconds of about it so you can kind of get the vibe, and then I'll rewind and mute it and we can watch the whole thing. It's more fun with the sound. I'm not going to lie. It adds the goofy factor, but you can just see how many mistakes were made along the way. And some of these things happened like 10 years ago. So it's just really interesting to just see all the disasters before we got to the place where we just saw what we saw. So here's a little bit of it with the audio. So this is okay, so you guys get the vibe, right? This is the vibe. This is what it sounds like. You know, where it's kind of this goofy military, you know, marching band kind of music. But I'll play it without it just so I don't get in trouble. And is that from Monty Python? Is it? Oh, things I don't know, new things I'm learning. But yes, clearly it's like kind of a goofy, good-natured kind of vibe. But some of this footage is crazy. Like some of these things went so poorly, it went so wrong so fast. And it's, you know, haha now, but at the time you're like, wow, yikes. All right, so let's make this big. And here we go. I tried it, but I saw the docs, I saw it give me the copyright thing immediately. So this is where it's at. Oh, was it? Oh, is it? Was it? Is it? September 2014. This is when you run out of liquid oxygen. This is what happens when you run out of hydraulic fuel. Oh. Yikes. Sticky throttle valve. Oh no. Oh, tragedy. Yikes. Yikes. It's not an explosion. It's just an RUD. Nailed it. Landing leg collapse. Ooh, January 2014 landing leg collapse. Oh. Yikes, yikes. Landing burn fail. March 25th, 2016. They call this one a radar glitch, but it's just Ridiculous. No way. Ran out of propellant June 2016. So we just kind of smashed down. I was just so much falling over. Oh, but December 15, first successful landing. Landing. April 2016, first successful drone ship landing. So yeah, that's that. I thought that was fun and funny, and I didn't fully read Neil's thing. Side note: I just want to check my. Got it. Hilarious. So anyway, I thought that was kind of amusing to watch and just see how far SpaceX has come, right? Because I feel like, now it's all like, not that there's not going to be other hiccups, but it's just sort of like smashing success. Oh my gosh. But, it was like a hard won victory, right? Says aloud if it produced. Well, am I trusting you, Tin Man? Am I going to play this right now with the music? Am I going to get in trouble? How sure are you? Because I would love to watch this again with the music. It's fun. Yeah, well, but like what? But how much fun was what we just saw? Was the Mechazilla thing, right? Like thrilling, super thrilling. So it's like no short of thrills either way. But I just like that they made their own. They took the time to just make a reel of all of their mistakes. I was looking for something else, and like an older video, and I came across that, and I'm like, oh, this is great. Good for them. Good for them. All right, let me pull up. I did, and I thought it said that it was giving me a copyright ID because I got in trouble the last live stream I did with that Star Wars song that what's her name? That the Ray's theme that played. Like that section of my video, I got in trouble for that. So, and that was like 3 minutes or something, but they were like, nope, definitely not. Yeah, I know, right? First try. And I remember even hearing on the stream where she was like, Sarah was like, "Oh, we're gonna try this," and I feel like she really kind of downplayed like what we may see. We're gonna give it a go. We'll see how it works, but just singing. I can't sing it. I'm not singing the Monty Python theme. Okay, hang on. Let me bring up. All right, I'm gonna trust you, Tin Man. I'm gonna trust you. Let's make sure I didn't. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, I will try it. Yeah. Oh, was that it? It was just her violin was copyrighted? All right, we're going to give it a go. Maybe I was seeing it incorrectly. It is more fun with the music. It really is. Okay. I'm doing it. It's happening. All right, once more with feeling. Yikes. Just like on that turn, they're like, nope, blow it up. Ran out of liquid oxygen. And this might be my favorite one. Yikes. Oof, R.I.P. camera. It's more fun with the music, right? It's more fun. Landing like collapse. Hang on, hang on. I don't think the landing legs made it there either. Yay! And then success. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's your favorite? Yeah. I feel like somebody was like, press the button, press the button! Amazing. Sorry, Ryan Reynolds. So yeah. That's it. That's all I got for tonight, guys. Something about the bum leg. Yeah. Where it's like, oh, yeah. It's gonna go no matter what. So anyway, I enjoyed that. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was funny. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to do kind of quick rewatches of Clipper and Starship. Oh, and also let you guys know. So the thing, well, yeah, it's true. And one of the reasons I was able, or I didn't get to see some of this stuff live is, I think I mentioned this on my Patreon, is that I booked another job. I can say that it's a commercial, and I signed a very extensive NDA that says I can't say anything more. So I can't say anything more. But it's a good one. It's a good one. And I really hope I'm still in it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So it was super last minute. So whatever, I think some of this stuff was happening on the weekend. I think Starship happened on the weekends. Like my weekend was gone. It was like I found out the day before I had to go do it. And so it's like, whatever your plans are, it's over. You're not doing any of that. So and then, I had to kind of catch up with a whole bunch of other stuff. I can neither confirm nor deny my relationship with Mr. Reynolds. Yeah, I really can't say. They get super mad. It was an extensive NDA, so I will be a good girl and not say. But yeah, it should hopefully be coming out relatively shortly, like maybe before the end of the year. So as soon as it does, you guys will be the first to know. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. And I also did do like a mini trailer tour on my Patreon. And by mini, I mean both the length of the video and the size of the trailer. So if you want to go over there and take a look at that, if you haven't already, that's like all the hints you're going to get. So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for stopping by. I enjoyed watching this with you guys as always. Have a good night, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.